Hello friends. So today I'm going to explain you about CP or MV command in Linux. So CP command basically when we require the copy file from one location to another location, so that time we are using a CP command. And for MV command, like we need move to file one location to another location, so like another path, so that time we are using a MV command. So let me show you. So before I'm going to explain about the cpmv command. So let me create few files and directory with touch command. Touch abc bracket 1 dot dot 5. So I'm going to create 5 file. Yeah, you can see it's created. Let me create a directory mkdir xyz bracket 1 dot dot 5. So my directories and files are created. So let me explain you about our now cp command. So I need copy this xyz, sorry, this abc1 file inside xyz1. So let me copy abc. And so here, like when you're using a cp command, so you have to give source and destination. Source means which file you want to copy, and destination means where you want to keep that file. So cp hyphen file name, and I need this file inside xyz1. So I'm going to give xyz1. So my file is a copied now. You can check here ll xyz1. You can see abc1 file is available inside xyz1 now. Okay. Okay. So now let me show you one thing more here. Now let me change the permission first here. Chmod 777 and abc1. So I change the permission. Now you can see it's showing the full permission here, right? So 777. So let me copy this file again. Cp hyphen. No, let me copy first. Cp, that's source abc1, and your destination again. So I'm going to now this time copy this file abc2. Oh, sorry, that is also file. So you have to use different xyz2. So xyz2. So my file is a copy. If you see xyz2, it's copy. You can see ABC, it's a copy inside xyz2. But you can see something is, you can observe like something is different. So your file is a file ABC1 permission, you can see here 777. But inside the ABC, inside XYZ, you can see your file is not have a 777 permission. Means your file is not have a same permission. Whatever the permission is source, destination, that permission is not the same. So in this in this condition, suppose if you need like whatever the same whatever the permission, like same permission, if you wants to keep same permission in a destination also, in that time you have to use cp hyphen p, and then your file name abc1 space xyz3. If you check now xyz3 directory, you can see inside xyz directory abc1 same permission, whatever the whatever the permission here, same permission is here also. So if you need same permission, you can use hyphen p option. Okay. Now let me show you one more thing. So ll xyz, you can see abc1 file is available inside xyz1. Okay. Now let me copy the file cp abc1 Again I am going to give same xyz1. Now you can say it's telling like file is already available inside xyz1. So CP like is asking, do you want to overwrite that file? If you give yes, it will go and that overwrite. So let me show you. No, I am giving no. No, I will not need to overwrite. So if next, so if you use CP hyphen end command, you know, it will not ask do you want to overwrite or not. CP will check itself that file is available inside that directory or not. If the file is already exist inside the directory, CP will not go to overwrite the file. So here you can see CP hyphen n file name and then your direct destination. So the directory name is here xyz1. You can see it's not going to overwrite. I will show you here. So you can see both are not the same permission. So it's not going to override and it's not asking also. CP will itself checking that file is available or not inside the directory. If it is available, it's not going to override. If you manually you do like CP ABC and then ABC1, then XYZ1. Sorry, XYZ1. It's asking override. If you press yes, you can now you can check ABC1. Sorry, XYZ1. XYZ1. You can see it's our file is overridden now. But it's but that permission is not changed still because we not use the hyphen p. If you use hyphen p, see it's asking override yes, yes. Now if you check xyz1, you can see that now whatever the permission available here, here same permission is here also. So this way you can copy the file with the CP command. Now, if you want to, copy the directory. So let me copy. I need copy xyz2 inside xyz3. So CP space xyz2 and xyz3. You can see it's showing error. So why? Because we are going to copy the directory. So when we are copy the directory, that time we need to use one option. That option name is hyphen R. If you use hyphen R, it will not ask any, see not throw the error and the copy directory is also copied. If you check now ll xyz3, so you can see xyz2 directory is available inside xyz3. Now let me in the same way for directory also. So let me give full permission for this chmod 77. Now you can see this directory xyz have a full permission. If you copy cp hyphen r xyz inside the xy5 xyz5, its file is a directory is a copied, but it's that whatever the permission here, it's not copied. So in this condition, what we have to do, cp hyphen r. R means we are going to copy directory, or p means whatever the permission available here, same permission we are copying in the destination also. So now let me copy the directory name xyz1 and then I'm going to copy inside xyz. If you check now xyz4. So this same permission is available here also. One more thing, let me show you here. Suppose let me copy cp hyphen v abc that 2 file name and I'm going to copy in this file inside xyz4. So you can see if you use of -v, it will show whatever the background is happening, it will show you. So you can see this file is going to copy inside this xyz directory. Now let me show you that mv command. So I need copy this file inside, like not copy, I need to move this file from here to xyz2. So I am going to use mv abc and xyz2. So you have, when you using like no move command, be careful. So because mv and your source and destination, after destination you have to give this slash. If you're not giving this slash, other means otherwise it's that file will go to rename. So mv is working as a two command. For rename also you can use mv. If you're moving the file, that time also you can use mv command. So see, it's asking file is already, yes, I'm going to move. So now you can see ABC1 is not available here. Okay, so I will show you the mv command. You can rename the file also. So mv file name. If you give here, like my data, you can see now ABC5 is replaced my data. So this is a basic command for CP or MB. So I hope you like this video. So please subscribe my channel, share, like, comments. Thanks for watching.